สวัสดีค่ะ This is Thailand Today and me, Kusuma Yotha Samut. Thailand Today now is at Plaza Athene Hotel in Bangkok. They are holding a press conference for Sustainable Brand Bangkok, which is scheduled to be in Bangkok in March 2015. On this special occasion, we'll have a chance to talk to Dr. Sirikul Laukkankul, who is a project leader of Sustainable Brand Bangkok, in order to learn more about the ongoing conference. Before we see her, we would like you to have an ideas about sustainable brand, and here it is.
Thai sustainable brands, a major regional force in business. The vibrant city of Bangkok hosts the SB community in early 2015. Brands are presenting the view of their role within society and redesigning product and service offering to create net positive impact. Join the community in Bangkok and learn about the local companies who are recognizing the business benefits of delivering better brands. Sustainable brand were founded on the belief that unleashing the best of our human ingenuity and innovation can change the shape of business, and with it, the word connect with professionals from different perspectives and disciplines in an optimistic, collaborative environment and create a shared vision of what is possible.
We now have Dr. Sirikul Laukkankul, who are talking to us about the Sustainable Brand Bangkok Project. So, สวัสดีค่ะ Dr. ค่ะ So, Thailand today, thank you so much for you being here.
A pleasure.
So, can you tell me about the background of this project, of this arrangement?
Okay, but before I go to the background of the project, let me give you a bit of the background about myself.
Okay.
I'm as a career, I'm working as a brand consultant. Okay, and so far I have been like serving Thai clients for more than 20 years. I focusing on the corporate branding, and so far I noticed that one of the best way to build a brand is to make the corporation understand the word sustainability. That's why in the past 5 years I has been attend the conference that called Sustainable Brands in San Diego for 4 or 5 times, and I realized that this sort of thing is something like a wake-up call for the corporation.
I see.
It's something that I can input to my corporate clients and lead them to the better way to build a brand. That's the beginning of the whole thing.
Yes.
So after I attend the conference and I try to talk with the people who set up this event in San Diego, her name is Kuan, and I approach her and tell her that this is something that Thailand needs. Would they be interested to come to Thailand and set up the same kind of event? Because this is going to be the first time in Asia, and I think it will be like some light, some guidance, something that create excitement to the Thai business. That's
course.
the beginning of the whole thing.
So I'm sure because it's quite new to people. So what is this sustainable Bangkok? We call that full name is Sustainable Bangkok. Really, in generally do.
If you're talking about the conference in itself, it's
yes.
very new. But if you're
yes.
talking about the concept of, there are 2 concepts
Yes.
in this conference. The first is sustainable.
Yes.
The other one is brand.
Brand. Okay.
So these 2 concepts, sustainability or sustainable development and branding, these 2 concepts are not that new for the Thai business.
All right.
They has been practicing sustainability through the word CSR for a while. So I think for the business society or business community, this concept is not new. But this conference is something new because it's going to be the first time that they can hear from the global brands come and share the practice, and from the local. Thailand also can share our case study to the global aspect as well.
But then how will Thailand associate with this kind of global nature? It's called SB actually. How do we?
The way I have to put it this way. Every business around the world right now, if you want to sustain, if you want to build for last, you have to understand the word sustainability. Because right now business cannot survive or cannot last long only for the sake of making profit. Today is a concept or it's an era of what we call triple bottom line, which means that any corporation, large or small, they got to practice 3 P's. First, profit. Second, people. Third, planet. If you cannot combine these 3 elements together into your business practice, believe me, you won't last.
But when you talk about a smaller one like SME, but in that case, how do they have to be able to have enough sufficient fund actually to get into it, right? They need money to sustain it or not?
That's a misperception. If you're talking about responsibility,
Yes.
okay, CSR come from corporate social responsibility. Responsibility itself doesn't depend on the money. It depends on your mindset. So if you are small, if you are poor, but if you want to be responsible, you want to be good people, you can. It doesn't need funding. It needs big heart to do it. But people always perceive that to get into sustainability, to get into CSR, you need to be big. You need a big budget. You need that for promotion.
That's right.
To make people
That's what I meant.
aware of what you do. But that's not the case of what I try to convince my clients right now.
No, can you go deeper on the concept of it? Because this is really good. I'm listening to you, and it's very good for the people, especially the lower in business who like to grow themselves. So can you go a little, pin out black and white for that concept, please?
In the past, if you recall, it's probably like 10 or 20 years ago, for the big corporation to be successful, marketing is a key term.
Okay.
Right?
Yes,
and the concept
marketing.
of marketing is like based on only one word. The KPI of marketing is more profit, more margin, more market share, everything more.
Yes.
So to qualify as a successful brand, you got to make a lot of profit. You got to gain a lot of market share.
All right.
But once the world get into the crisis of either you call climate change or whatsoever, we reckon that now the world is run out of resources.
Exactly.
Right? We have the issue of water, of the forest, anything. That's why we really get into like a bad shape. And every fingers pinpoint to different bodies, like our NGO, the government, such and such. In the past, we used to think that to conserve the world is the NGO job, it's a government job. But actually, one of the main factors that affect the world most is the marketer or the manufacturer, because you are the one who produce the goods, the service, and sell to the consumer. So if the corporation or the brand owner start to have more of the responsibility, then they can save the world. So the concept shift from marketing oriented to something more like a responsibility. That's why we start to get into the word CSR, corporate social responsibility. So you may heard that right now all of the big corporation,
they have CSR,
they always have like a CSR program. Okay, but after a while, the world start to question whether
worth
you
it?
CSR for the sake of PR or for the sake of real responsibility, right? So the next step of the CSR get into the word like sustainability.
Yes.
The business start to realize that for them to last long, they got to gain heart and respect from the consumer and non-consumer, because it's not only the people who pay you the money that can support you. People around you, every stakeholder got to support you. So the KPI of the corporation shift from the marketing or market share to admired, to respect. So right now, if you don't get your hand into CSR, you won't be in the heart of the consumer that long. You can be very rich, but you will be very lonely. Right?
You need friends.
So the second phase of the business, they get into the word CSR. But like I mentioned to you that some people start to question about the real practice of the CSR, whether it's for PR or for the real thing. So right now, everyone keep talking about sustainability, which means that if the business want to last long, they have to make sure that the community, the society that support them has to last long along the way. They have to go together. They have to like build together, not just like a business, spare some money for the society and say that, oh, I'm doing good. Not like that.
Not enough. It is to go into the CSR, as you said, it has to be quality control or quality of the products in it, right?
That's the first requirement, because that's the first responsibility, right? That's still with the first P. Profit.
Yes, for profit. Yes.
Right? You cannot make good profit if your product doesn't have a good quality. So to be responsible for product and service, it's a corporate first job to do it.
You talk about, listening to you, I'm feeling so proud when you say that it is going to be first time in Asia, in our country. You see, so what do you think? This is meant something? Is it meant something for the rest of the world?
I think it means something for the rest of the world, and it means something for Thai people. Because when I approached the SB head office, I saw confidence that Thai corporation or Thai people can do it.
Yes.
and
Can do it.
maybe we can do it even better than any other countries.
Wow.
Because we have one wisdom that the other country doesn't have. We have the king wisdom.
Oh yes.
That called sufficiency economy.
Theory of that.
And I so believe that sufficiency economy philosophy is a mindset towards sustainable development. Without this sufficiency economy mindset, I don't think anyone can get their hand into the sustainability in a real good shape.
You have talking and you have given speech, I think. It's all about revolution on Thailand business. So I again want you to just talk about it a little bit on this matter.
It's just like a repeat in I just say to you. Thailand business right now, doesn't matter it's small or large.
So wait. What are we? What are we? Thailand business. What are we? Like level low or high or what?
I think we are back to the normal.
We're
We
not
are back
right.
to the normal
Okay.
shape.
All right. So sorry. You were talking. Yes. So please go on with that. With the speech of yours on the revolution.
I just about to say that if you consider the practice of the CSR or the SD is a short term for sustainable development. I so believe that Thailand is also like compared to the other nation in ASEAN. We are quite advanced.
Good.
And we have a lot of things to say to the world, to show to the world. Case like Doi Tung.
Yes.
This is one of the world-class best practice that we should be proudly present to the world as one of the project that has a good example of what we call social enterprise. It's one of the project that create to help the livelihood of people along with the creative economy.
When we talk about Doi Tung, maybe that is just one. We need more of that kind of level.
We have a lot more.
We have a lot more. Maybe I don't know that.
That's why I
so confident about this.
That if we set up this conference, we have cases to share.
Oh yeah.
It's nothing new. And I think right now